All right. I'm seeing the letters M. I'm seeing the letter B. Excuse me. I'm seeing the sign of Taurus. I'm also seeing the color sky blue. I'm seeing a blue lobster. Um, I'm seeing the numbers 86. And I'm seeing a red Trans Am. If any of that has significance to you, specifically about another person in your life, this reading is about you and that person. Um, so let's get a sense of what's going on. They're actually telling me to start with tarot, so we're going to listen to that. Yes, Seven of Pentacles. You and another person are working on something. You're trying to fix something. You're trying to see what can happen here. This could be after something was revealed with the Seven of Swords. You might be in your separate corners kind of thinking about it. Knight of Wands in reverse. For some, it kind of killed the passion. It killed the motivation for some. Somebody was kind of stepping outside of their integrity with the Knight of Wands reverse, being like a little bit of a player. The Knight of Wands in reverse can also just indicate that you and another person, you might be going in on a project together, you might be trying to run a business together, it could be a romantic relationship, but there could be a loss of passion. Somebody is not as invested as they once were or as you thought they were. Yeah, Four of Swords. Very likely, we have Sag energy here, by the way. Very likely that you lost that love and feeling. You're kind of trying to decide, is this going to continue? Can we weather this? And these are the questions both of you are asking yourselves, but from different vantage points, if that makes sense. Sacral. Yeah. This also could be a connection where there's a lot of passion, a lot of lust, there's a lot of creativity. You guys like really vibed at first, and now things are kind of dying down, and it's like, do we have enough here to kind of keep this going? That's the question. Magic. Magic is real. And alchemy. Okay, that's a relief. That's nice. So, it's interesting too. We had all that orange on the, where'd it go? The sacral card, and then we have the purple on the magic, and then we have a mixture here, orange and purple. You and this person do have some type of soul contract. I want to say you and this person are soulmates. Keep in mind, not all soulmates are like romantic, but you guys do have like, it's a vibe, it's a bond. So I'm really drawn into the word magical and remembrance, as well as the word true on the alchemy card. And I'm really drawn into the words all that is and manifestation on the magic card. Something that I'm kind of getting is you and this person in your period of pause or as things are just kind of cooled down, there is magic taking place, and the magic is alchemy, right? Both of you are having this experience again, like kind of together but separate, equivalently but slightly different. And this process, even like the fact that the word magic is on this card, I just noticed that. This, I was trying to see if alchemy was on the magic card. It's not, but still. What is happening right now is that there is this alchemical process taking place where it feels like the foundations of what exists between you and this person are changing, they're shifting, but they're transforming into something that I feel is a little bit deeper. As you guys are deciding if there's something here to really truly make a go of it, repair damage that's been done, to move forward into a new phase. I think you're both about to surprise each other with the results. If you're wondering if you and this person have had some important talks or challenging talks or just really direct conversations, they heard you. The Empress, you both think very highly of each other, especially Taurus and Libra energy here. You both think very highly of each other. You both respect each other. And that's why even if the nature of this dynamic changes, I do feel like you guys are going to like stay important in each other's lives. You could be wanting to build the same things or grow the same things. You could have children together or be having a child together. But there's something that ties you both together, and it's deeper, it's more foundational. It's very much based in the energy of love and like wanting to see each other shine and see each other grow and support each other. I feel the way that you connect with each other, the way you care for each other is different than how you've connected to anybody else. in that it doesn't have to be defined by strict labels, and it doesn't have to be governed by the rules of engagement you have had in previous relationships of any kind, right? If this is a friend, you find you want to relate to this person differently. If normally you're a little bit sensitive with conflict, you find you want to do the repair work with this person. However it is you normally operate in interpersonal relationships that are similar to this, you want to do things differently here. They're experiencing the same thing, maybe a different application of it, but the same principle. And that's the magic. That's where the alchemy is taking place. Magician in reverse, Gemini and Virgo. Ace of Wands in reverse, yep, I see it. Queen of Cups in reverse, we now have Cancer. And Death in reverse was Scorpio. Wow, okay. So, this tells me that it's really, really interesting, right? Because the Magician has all 4 tools in front of them. Sometimes when the Magician comes up with one of the aces, it's like, oh, you would be the Magician if, you were having like this kind of inspiration, right? And with the Ace of Wands, it's passion, right? It's literal inspiration. It's a new beginning where you're excited about it. This tells me that that's what's missing right here. And that with Death and the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like the cup has been spilled over a little bit, right? There's been some difficult emotions. There's been some really challenging moments that have felt very, very sensitive, right? Excuse my burp. But with Death in reverse, it's not over. And this person doesn't feel like that either. So there might be questions about how to transform this, but it feels like both of you aren't really done here. All right, 4 of Wands in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, with the 10 of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, you might feel like there's been betrayal here. They might feel like there's been betrayal, because tarot can resonate both ways. I think it's interesting we have 10s and 1s already showing up. So there is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of another. And this might be what this message is mostly here to tell you, right? Is that, to me, the 4 of Wands in reverse is where we're kind of like letting go of something that used to bring us a lot of joy, or that we thought was going to bring us a lot of joy. But the silver lining is that we are free to, we've freed ourselves, right? We're free to find what actually does bring us joy. And usually there's like a personal victory here of deconstructing something that doesn't bring happiness in order to move in the direction of something that does. And so you might be kind of caught between these two feelings of like wanting to, feeling like it's time to let something go. Because with the 4 of Wands in reverse saying, okay, I want to let this go, and this way I can, leave myself open. You may have really difficult communication with this person lately. That might not feel particularly great, especially if you guys normally communicate well. But it feels like there's like these 2 equal and opposite measure things that are important, right? This is a time of feeling good about yourself, good on your own. Happy with the effort that you've put in. Some of you, it's like you're grieving what could have been here. But there's also recognition that this is just a cycle, right? This is just a cycle and it will pass. Some of you are looking for answers around whether or not to keep going or to try again with this person. Nobody can give you those answers but you. But hopefully this can help. But here's why. Because there's the love. We have Scorpio again. There's the love. With the King of Cups in reverse, we have a true pair. Or the King of Cups upright, we have a true pair. So even though there's been some challenging emotional outbursts and experiences with this person, at the foundation of it all, there is love, right? Yeah, 6 of Swords, you're in a healing process, and so are they. Emperor in reverse, especially the masculine energy is healing big time. I always say the Emperor is like all 4 kings of the tarot in one. So when he comes out upright with one of the kings, it's like, they can do it all, but that's the area where they excel. If they come out reversed with one of the kings, it's like they would be the Emperor if they get this area under control. The Emperor is reversed, telling me that the masculine energy person in this situation is not in their full power, right? It's not operating in their masculine energy. But with the King of Cups, what they do have is abundant love. And that could be something that you guys have in common. That's the foundation that ties this together. So there is healing taking place right now. There is a big shift. The masculine energy individual might be realizing that they need to heal and they don't know where this leaves them. Like they don't know kind of what to do about that. Yeah, because there's a sense here of I can't offer what you're looking for, or I can't offer the stability you want, but I do want to put in effort here. I do want to move things forward. I do want to be dedicated and devoted as much as I can be. So there might be kind of this recognition that right now is not the best time, but that this is also not 100% like kaput. It's not over either. Yeah, because this is what I mean. There's the Empress coming out upright with the star in reverse. This tells me that there is that love, that abundance, that desire to nurture one another, but there needs to be healing first in order to do that effectively. But this person does care for you. This person respects you. This person does want to honor you to the best of their ability, whatever that might look like at any given time. So I hope that helps. Good luck.